The time is now for the home button Kingdom Hearts 3 stream. Transition me! Today, we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3, which is how many years in the making?
It is 13 years in the making.
I don't know anything about this series,
You played the first.
Well, I played the first.
So relatively speaking, you know
nothing
nothing about this game.
I rushed the first game where nothing happens. Like it's all Disney in the first game.
Yeah,
like
much.
absolutely
Until
nothing.
the very end.
Until the very end, and all of a sudden you're fighting a man turned into a spaceship, and you're just like, what's going on?
Typical.
Haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm gonna eke some information out of these guys while we're playing, and try and see what they can tell me about Kingdom Hearts 3, because we're playing it today.
Do you want to know something wild about Kingdom Hearts 2 and just the whole series?
No.
So if you only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 on release and never played the final mix versions.
Wait, you mean the? Oh, well, okay. No.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the other 10 other spin-off games.
No. Well, yeah, and you ignored the spin-off games because you're like, they won't be that important. And then you dive into Kingdom Hearts 3. You won't even know the name of the main villain.
Oh, no.
The main villain is never mentioned in Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2.
Oh, no.
Except for the final mix. Has
That's
one
so
mention.
disheartening. Because I have Final Mix, and I'm thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's horrifying. I don't. It's baffling that they've like.
The PSP game Birth by Sleep, which is a prequel to all of the games, is where you first learn about the main villain of the series.
It's baffling that they've managed to maintain such a dedicated fan base and such a comprehensive like knowledge of what is going on in these games. With that many weird spin-off titles that are like imperative to like the core plot line. Yeah. That's not about the Disney characters or the Final Fantasy characters. But if you don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, dude, I can't help you because I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Like we said, or Joey said, we're gonna try and explain some things for Joey's sake. Hopefully that helps some of you. But this is by no means like a recap of the series. We're not getting
Welcome
into
to the
that.
Kingdom Hearts newcomer stream.
I wouldn't even know where to start. There are some summary videos that they
God.
patched into the game before release, and those work if you have some baseline.
My baseline is
I love
nothing.
the series.
My baseline is I just saved some princesses and then I fought a man turned ship.
I love this series, but I do not love this series because it's logical. Like.
Oh, it's total anime bullshit.
I don't play these games and go, this makes so much sense.
It's total anime bullshit. It's
so,
like when you find out in Kill la Kill that her suit is like made of like the less clothing, the more powerful you are. You're just like, whatever, dude. Like everything that happens in Kingdom Hearts so far, I've just been like, whatever, dude. Like it's so weird. But
if you stop caring about it making sense, it's a very.
That's when I think that's when I started
series.
enjoying Kingdom Hearts 1 because I was just like, why is any of this happening?
Yeah.
Not even the characters are like, the worlds are like, the hearts hold the worlds together. And I'm just like, then where are all the other franchises in creative history? But it's a weird game series. Hello, Emilio.
Hey.
I think my favorite weird thing in Kingdom Hearts is that, so the main enemy in the first game are called Heartless, which are hearts without bodies. And the enemies in the second game are called Nobodies, and they're bodies without hearts, which you think they would call Heartless.
Yeah.
But they already used that, so they can't use it anymore.
Why didn't they just continue calling them Heartless?
No, it's a different.
Yeah.
It could have been a different, you still call the Covenant, even though there are like 5 different factions in it.
Well, they're
Anyway.
technically something new, but
fair
either
enough.
way.
So this is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Where are we and what are we doing?
Well, I mean, if you've played any of the mainline games, this music already should indicate to you that
I did know where we were instantly.
that we're in Olympus. This game begins here after a brief intro, or not so brief.
That sounded
intro.
sarcastic.
Yeah, a not so brief intro.
The playable section is brief.
Yeah,
the cutscenes are not
Yeah,
brief.
the cutscenes are not. So this is Olympus. I accidentally fell off the edge here.
Uh-oh.
We're off to a great start.
Well, don't worry, Donald also fell off the edge and is now just trapped.
Yeah, pretty much. It'll appear eventually. So I've been playing this on a PS4 Pro. Colby's been playing this on a
base
base model PS4.
And I haven't been playing it.
Joey's not playing it. I don't know if your headroom's good on that shot. Anyway, you might have to slouch a little
Yes.
more.
I'm just going to
slouch.
curve my body so that I fit perfectly within the
Adjust
frames
your
provided.
spine to
Well,
the camera, not the other way
I
around.
can tilt the camera up.
No, I'm good right here.
Okay.
I'm locked in now. I'm going to slouch. It's going to be great.
Yeah. So this is kind of actually towards the end of this planet, but I think this planet's much more of a tutorial than anything else, and I kind of wanted to just jump right into some action, and maybe we'll jump around some save data I have here.
Yep.
But as far as Kingdom Hearts stuff goes, I feel like we say this, all of us have said this about every game that is an iteration on a franchise. It is more Kingdom Hearts for sure, but there's some different stuff going on here. So one of the new things that they've added to this game is this new mobility thing. Is this called flow motion? I don't even know which one it is. What
this
is it?
is
Shot lock.
this is no.
So-
if you
something
do
step,
it,
it's
it is
air step.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is, if you've played
love it,
Final
dude.
Fantasy 15, I believe this is something I remember being in the tutorial for that game pretty much. You pretty much go into this scope and you can just fly.
Shot lock
Point
and
to
use
point.
your air step to climb Mount Olympus.
Is that what it said? Was that the
No,
top?
I'm just picturing it. Like,
Oh,
I'm sure it's just like.
Actually, this is just for you, Meals. But if you turn around and look at the clouds right now, you can see that those Mickey clouds.
Oh, dude,
I don't
look
have
at
my
those
gummy
Mickey
phone.
clouds.
But that's where it is.
I don't have it. Well,
Is that
maybe
one
we'll
of the?
come
Is that one of the
back.
collectibles?
Oh, I
Just take
can't-
pictures of the Mickeys hidden around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Just like Disney.
So this is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna skip cutscenes here. Maybe I'll show like one or two off. It's pretty insane how good some of these cutscenes look. Maybe this intro one will be fine.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the
This one's pretty
animated
short, I think.
styles.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to see specifically some of the like different animated styles that they have, and so I watched like the Frozen and Pirates of the Caribbean shit, and I was just like, it's crazy.
The story here is that just coming out of Dream Drop Distance, Sora failed his Keyblade Mastery exam and is kind of like fucked up from being like in like a deep sleep thing. I don't
Yeah.
really know. I didn't.
The main villain like wore Sora down to try and take over his body,
Right.
basically, and they stopped him. But Sora has like lost all of his strength because of it.
Perfect setup for a sequel.
Yeah. So they come here because in Kingdom Hearts 2 you see the part of Hercules' storyline where he becomes mortal and then regains his
Gotcha.
power. So they come to talk to Hercules, being like, "Hey, you lost all your power and then just regained it instantly.
Oh.
How do I do that?"
He's like, I don't know. He's like, I just kind of did it. Basically, is his answer. But then they find out it's like because he's a god. They didn't know he was a god, I guess.
Gotcha.
So this is the end of this, but like this is the culmination of like Hades is trying to attack Zeus and whatnot. So I thought this would be a kind of a pretty neat fight. Shows off some
Yeah,
of the
this looks
combat.
sweet.
I really like the lighting in this.
Yeah, that looks great.
But yeah, no, it's pretty much it's your Disney franchises mixed with your
This looks nuts.
with your Final Fantasy, whatever you want. Oh man,
Unfortunately, there's just like very little Final Fantasy in this one.
Apparently that was the conscious decision on the
Yeah.
director's part. Was like
He decided that there are enough games now in the Final Fantasy franchise that like deal with that sort of.
I don't have any of my abilities though. Now I'm now remembering.
Yeah, that fan service that he was kind of. There are other places for that now that he doesn't need to do it by including Final Fantasy characters.
that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
I feel like that was kind of part of the selling point. Like that's like part of the reason that I was interested in it. Because if it was just Disney characters, I'd be like, whatever. But like Cloud was like fighting alongside like Goofy and
Yeah.
like Mickey, and that's just like such a weird but awesome combination.
Yeah.
Are the older Final Fantasy characters that were in 1 and 2 still in this?
Not that I've seen so far.
I haven't seen Cloud.
Because like
I
for
haven't
Kingdom
seen
Hearts
Cloud.
1, they were like a huge
Yeah.
portion of the game.
I haven't seen Leon.
Is there an equivalent to the Colosseum in this?
Not that I've encountered. I don't know.
That better be.
I think I'm like halfway through the game.
Yeah, and like
So-
Sephiroth was like the final boss, like the
Yeah.
final side boss in like both
yeah, it was
games.
in the original. Yeah.
So I wonder what the ultimate difficulty side bosses are going to be in this game. Like the secret things you don't actually have to fight.
That's actually a
Oh,
good
hold on.
time
Let's see if I can get one of these to activate really quickly.
It's going to be
Actually,
a
this
ruby
is,
weapon.
this will work for me. So, as we said, like the story reason for you coming here is that you've lost all your powers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is like the easiest Kingdom Hearts has ever been because they took all of the like one-off super abilities that you had in all of the other games, like because each game you have like a different thing that you can do to just turn fights in your favor, but you never had all of them at once.
Right.
In this game, they just decided to give you all of them and then add 2 more things that you can do at pretty much any time. Like right now, Meals has the option to activate 2 different super abilities that they can do back to back.
And you only get more too.
Yeah.
Like is the thing. It's like
That's sweet. Can you do any attractions right now, or is that very
no.
environment
I'll show off
based?
some attractions in a bit. They're not uncommon.
Yeah.
There was one there in the middle of that I could have done, but I missed it because I got
Gotcha.
frozen.
Yeah, so you just
Yeah.
this game starts off and like I mean it's perfectly fun, it doesn't really affect anything, but like you're supposed to be weak and like characters make fun of you.
But
for
you're
being
like
weak,
very powerful.
But you are like stronger than you have ever been.
And are
in
you
a
playing
Kingdom
on
Hearts
Proud
game.
too, where it's like an extra level of difficulty?
Yeah, I'm playing on Proud and I've never even come close to dying. I'll probably replay the game on critical mode, which
That's
is the like
weird.
the super hard difficulty you unlock when you beat the game. For the
Dude,
first
I'm just
time.
gonna activate 0 XP, play level 1. Oh, I that's
Is
like
that a thing? You can turn on like no
Yeah.
leveling up?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nah. No thanks.
That's for people that like.
That's for people who beat like Dead Souls or
Dead Souls.
I just wow.
Dead
Wow.
Cells.
Oh my
Dark
god.
Souls.
Dark Souls. Oh, on a DDR pad. Boy. Those games.
Is this new? This
Shotlock, it's from Birth by Sleep. It's just another one of those abilities that I mentioned.
yeah, it's like everything they've done is just like
In this game.
yeah,
kind of,
and
to
it's
some
all this
extent.
stuff that just like piles on like crazy. Oh, this is
Like,
the part
yeah,
I took so much damage from this.
It clearly isn't balanced for you to have all of these things, and yet you do anyway.
Is there? I forget how this works.
I don't know. I've never
This is cool. This
I've
is
never
like a very
wanted to
visually good
criticize a
looking
game
fight.
for giving me too many options in combat, but
Dude, you just socked that tornado. Oh shit. Traversal mid-fight. Get it, boy.
The Toy Story end fight is pretty much this again.
yeah.
Who's the
Hey.
end boss of the Toy Story thing? Is it Sid?
No, you just fight like a weird, like UFO heartless thing.
The Sora in the Monsters Inc. world is terrifying looking.
When you arrive at Monsters Inc. and they're all turned into monsters, they don't realize it at first, and they see each other and get
Oh
scared.
my god, that's so funny.
Oh.
You just got lava dropped.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again too.
Dude, just go sideways.
Man.
Yeah, hold on.
Rage form.
Oh yeah, Rage Form's cool.
Rage Form is very fun.
Bam, 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 bam.
So you're like,
You turn basically into a heartless,
yeah.
which is
This was the thing in 2 as well.
yeah. In 2, it was if you messed up and got a bad like random roll on your form change.
Yeah, you would just turn into this.
Yeah. But in this, it's like the best thing that can happen to you.
Yeah, you have a move called Risk Charge, which just takes your health too and does damage.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does like a huge
Interesting.
explosion around you. But
I didn't realize I could like do this jump here in midair. It's yeah.
But overall,
Look at your eyes, dude.
this game is the best Kingdom Hearts has ever been, and like super high production quality and value and everything. But if you don't like Kingdom Hearts, it's still Kingdom Hearts.
Here's one of
Yeah.
those attractions. So they added these things called attractions, which are basically just Disney rides.
This is
To
amazing,
the
dude.
fights, and they also kind of
He's
just
called in your gunship.
oh
Oh, he pieced and he has like no health left.
Meal's got a kill
Oh,
streak.
you killed.
Summoned his attraction.
Oh my god.
are you kidding me? Am I gonna die right now?
One of those shots missed.
I'm gonna cry. Use that high potion on the last inch of his health.
I just got double jump, and I'm very happy to start using it.
Well, if I had gotten like pinged right there, I would have been so upset.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's one of the things as well that's been bothering me is the load times in this game are like pretty atrocious.
Well, we can time it. We got a clock. Right?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's gonna go faster. That was like 15 seconds for like a pre-rendered cutscene. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And I know, like, we're saying a lot of criticisms, but like, I waited 13 years for this game, and I am not disappointed at all so far.
Yeah.
So I love this game, but there are small gripes.
Yeah,
with it.
I want to say Colby's a decent chunk further than I am at this point. Oh.
Sure you want to leave all this
Hold on. I want to hear HYUCK's voice actor. I want you to hear HYUCK's voice actor.
I can see my family anytime I want.
It's so bad.
Stay, I'd have to be apart from the person I love most. And that life would be empty.
Okay.
If I stayed, I would have to be apart from the one I love most.
I feel like they
Well,
just
that's
like
a sick keyblade.
I feel like they recorded that like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
It's
there's
like Lil
weird
Wayne's
things.
newest album coming out, and you hear features from Kendrick, and it makes it sound like he's in 2012.
I said this. We have like a Kingdom Hearts chat going in Slack, and I said this. Donald specifically, to me at least, sounds like the voice actor is like physically struggling to recreate the voice at times. Like he's too old
just like,
for it now. Like there are some times where he sounds
you.
winded at the end of a sentence.
Yeah.
That's just.
Do I have to keep making the voice? Oh, that's a good, really good cutscene.
Like
I
it's-
can't do words,
yeah,
but I
it's
can do
very
the noise.
cool. I think it's gonna put you into Riku's shoes right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll show this off.
Yeah.
It's not any. I'll skip the cutscene. It's like 2 seconds long. Well, no, actually, is that? Yeah, that is after you beat this. Oh no.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
after this,
Yeah.
the title
Yeah.
pops finally.
Oh yeah, you beat the first planet and the game title pops.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Here, so we're in
Hey, wait a minute.
we're switched over. We're Riku right now.
This is
Which is awesome. This is like a very Metroid moment of like this is like how you're gonna play probably later in the game. I'd
Yeah.
imagine like once you have all your abilities.
Hey, I love Riku as a character so much, especially after playing Dream Drop Distance, where he's just like. Kingdom Hearts does this cool thing where like.
Oh
Joey,
my god, you're doing so much damage.
I
to this
don't
thing.
know if you remember this plot point from Kingdom
This
Hearts
environment
1,
looks sick.
but like Riku is supposed to be like the chosen hero.
Yeah, he's supposed to like Sora isn't supposed to be the protagonist of the series.
Yeah. Riku is like the perfect Keyblade wielder,
Huh.
and like capable of doing things that Sora can't. It's just
So does Sora have like a better heart or some shit?
yeah.
Like,
Well, he's
gotcha.
got multiple, but
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, one of the things I wanted to mention really quick is they haven't changed like the menu navigation really at all, except that you can now cycle through 3 pages of shortcuts, which is really nice.
Gotcha.
So like you can hold L1 to see like your spell shortcuts,
Right.
And you can customize those menus. But then there's like a shortcut A, B, and C.
Cool,
And
yeah,
they're
yeah.
the same hotkeys. You could just have 3 of them. So yeah,
So just you and Mickey kicking ass.
yeah.
the menus. One thing I was disappointed by because instead of like that menu where you have to scroll through in both Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep, you had something called the command deck, where like you had a certain amount of like slot. Basically, how the abilities work, where you have ability points and you can only use so many, and some actions take more slots than others. But you just chose what moves you wanted in your repertoire,
Right.
and then like had them on there, and then you press triangle to use them, and then it just like switches to the next one. Or you can use the triggers to like scroll through it.
Yeah.
But it was like a lot less clunky, and I'm kind of disappointed it's like the one thing they didn't keep from those games.
I'm just gonna say it because it's a super early game boss. I'm not gonna say like what it is or how you get there, but the Corona boss is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that last boss. That was an awesome fight. Yeah, there's a.
Skip it, gummy phone.
So actually, I was gonna talk about the gummy phone.
Gram it.
It's a new feature of this game
can take
where you can
selfies
take
with it.
selfies and just standard photos. The point of it is for collection stuff. If you've played the 1.5 and 2.5 final mixes of Kingdom Hearts, they had kind of like these run around and like get like the crown collectibles.
Yeah.
And this, it's just the equivalent is like hidden Mickey head symbols that are hidden, and some of them are hidden like really well.
Gotcha.
I'm going to actually leave this, and I'll come back to.
The game does a really weird thing with the Mickey things too, because Sora, Donald, and Goofy recognize, because like they're introduced in the story as like these are things that like are popular to like post photos of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
and they're
now.
like, "What are these?"
Yeah, and they're like, this is Mickey's head, and then they just don't explain why.
Yeah, my favorite thing in the game so far has been they're handed a cell phone, and Sora immediately goes, "I don't know how to use this. What is this thing?" Because like when
It's so
the original
weird.
Kingdom Hearts came
There
out,
weren't cell phones.
like cell phones existed, but they were like
the
not
fancy,
they were, yeah,
like, big
it's
brick
so,
things.
It's so dumb.
This is so strange. It's such a like a self-aware that it's been 13 years.
I knew it was
like,
gonna auto save like that. It's a good thing I saved one here. Let me go like, yeah, here. I'm gonna
Toy
jump
Box is cool.
into
Sure.
some what?
So Toy Box is cool to show off.
Yeah, I think this is a good level.
I hate
Gosh,
these loading
Sora,
screens.
we made lots of new toy friends.
I hate
Well,
this
No,
Instagram
it's not gonna keep going.
bullshit loading screen.
Hashtag Woody, hashtag Buzz, hashtag Rex, hashtag Ham, hashtag Sarge,
those are
hashtag
those are
Aaron.
harsh tags.
Tag.
Gorsh tags.
Like I don't.
They don't even have a name for
Yeah.
their stupid social media. So I heard a criticism.
Andygram.
So this is Toy Story. So I thought this was awesome. I actually
Wait, this is Toy Story? I love this movie. Dude, what? I thought this was Kingdom Hearts 3.
So this is the Toy Story planet, and I actually absolutely loved like seeing Andy's room like rendered as well
Yeah,
as it
it's
is
very
here.
nice.
Oh yeah, this
This
ability.
is so cool, actually. This is great.
Was it? Oh, you should go up to just Woody for a second.
Oh yeah.
Did they
Look
get
how
Did they get Tom
unnerving-
Hanks?
No, they got.
Oh, man.
They got Jim Hanks or whatever.
Yeah, his brother.
His brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he does
He,
all
like-
the voiceovers for like Toy Story games.
Oh, I didn't. Why doesn't Tom Hanks just do it?
I don't know.
Weird.
Because he's
he
probably
needs his
more
brother to
It's
have
probably,
money.
probably a lot more. His brother's like, yo, I'll fucking do
look
it.
at the head to body ratios.
Woody's head is very like weird when you're his size.
Yeah, that's weird.
His head is the size of my character's torso. Oh, sorry.
He
All
could
right.
bite your head off. so
So
scary.
I mean, it's if you played Kingdom Hearts
Shit,
before.
can you just go outside?
Yeah.
Oh, this is sick.
So yeah, there's no like load zones the same way that Kingdom Hearts.
oh, so
1
the
and
levels
2,
are just like
they're open. Except I mean,
There are
like
some, but
Gotcha.
yeah, there
like
are some.
major
So like
zone
so like
changes.
in this level, like it's the toy store and Andy's house.
Gotcha.
Or I
But
guess,
it's not like Kingdom Hearts 1 where you'd walk through like an archway and it would like fade you into a new level.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
But like
okay,
like
cool.
this stuff with the perspective was really well done. I think I can get on the roof. Right.
funny thing about this, it does not matter what direction you go in from Andy's house, you still end up at the toy store.
Oh yeah.
I was very confused.
There's no
by
continuity of direct. Yeah, I was just like, well, can I go either way here? So, like, yeah. So you'll see a load zone here where this is one of the zones.
Right. Like,
But like
the big
in-
house. But this is huge.
In Corona, it's massive. Before you, there's the wooded area, and then like the actual like fort, the castle area.
Gotcha.
And the wooded area is huge. Like I've got lost like a couple times because
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty samey. But-
Damn, I was getting lost in Traverse Town when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Well, that's also that's a different kind of getting lost though, because
There's
I
just
did
so
too.
many, like-
Well, it's because it's like you walk through a door, load. You walk through a door, load,
Yeah.
and then sometimes like multiple doors will end up in the same place.
Yeah. It was just like the loading screens like that are so confusing.
This is where I've noticed my biggest performance dips. But yeah, so this is
Oh my god, this is just like a mech scene.
yeah.
Yep.
There's been a bunch
Yeah,
of
in
footage
the
of
Toy
this.
Story like level, you can jump into these for like most fights.
This is cool. It looks like they've introduced like enough that's different for each level to like make each one have cool little gameplay flares.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of like they clearly designed it with like, okay, what can this world do gameplay wise the other ones can't, and like how can we like focus on that and make it really, really fun. This looks cool.
It is. I also get a lot of frame drop in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, frame rate is not fantastic.
Yeah,
but
so
I haven't noticed it dropping in fights a lot, which is weird. I only notice it when I'm like walking around and exploring.
Sticking my tongue out a lot.
I'm gonna grab it. One of these days, your tongue is mine.
Yeah. So I'm playing on normal. I don't typically play Kingdom Hearts on proud just because I don't care about
Gotcha.
the game. The Kingdom Hearts, the way I play it, usually ends up getting too difficult at the end on normal mode for me because I'll
So
be
I'm proud
underleveled.
the rest of the
Like
time.
I don't want to
like-
go. But the thing is I don't typically want to go back to planets to grind up levels.
Gotcha.
So I try and power through, but like a lot of times they want you to go back and do like secondary objectives.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works in this. I don't know if like there's a secondary objective for every planet.
It doesn't. I've gone back to a couple. It doesn't really seem like there are. If you go back to Olympus, there are actually a couple new
I thought
areas.
you just died. I was like, oh my god.
It's mostly like after you beat an area, like there will be a couple like mini games that open up that you can get like rewards for, but it's not really like. So far, it hasn't been combat challenges.
Hey, thanks for following. Ooh. Heedful Baton 269.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Heedful Baton.
So yeah,
Welcome to the home button.
This is a toy store, and I honestly I just love showing off these the new environments in this game. Here, let me grab them.
That map. Hey, you can't look at the whole map for an area in this game.
I couldn't find a place for it either.
You know what's weird? Those chests have keyholes on them, and he
Yeah,
just
he's
taps
not-
his key on top.
I think it's supposed to be a joke that has gone on too
Yeah.
far that it's kind of
It's-
been lost.
Yeah.
Like, I think like it was intended like the first time you ever find a chest, like you expect him to use it to unlock it, and then he just taps it and it opens.
You're just like, oh.
3 games of that, it just seems kind of weird though.
Like it could be the same quick animation for just ch-ch-ch. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, so this is Toy Box. It's really friggin' beautiful level, and I the thing is it's just like I felt like I was here way too long.
Yeah.
This level lasted forever.
Every like lock-on point you keep getting, I keep expecting you to be able to just like pull both triggers and web sling to it because I've been playing so much Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah.
God.
I think the issue with this area is that because you're supposed to seem small, the way they did it was just a lot of empty space,
Yeah.
which like it works for the
Yeah, when you're
perspective,
fighting
it's
like
just-
this, it's
yeah.
fine because you're like, oh man, this scale looks really cool.
Yeah, but it definitely it extends the playtime of this world by a fair
Yeah.
amount.
Meals is checking his heart rate. And his brain density.
I hate this song so much.
Oh yeah. This goes on for like 3 hours, just this music.
Good.
But also, it has that part where it gets like to the low trumpet, and I always think I'm like in combat.
This part I hate.
How can you guys hate this?
Because when you're listening to it for 3 hours, it's like.
How are you fine with the same music being used in the Greek zone, but this new track that goes on for 3 hours?
'Cause
you're
that
like,
song's dope.
Curse this song!
That song, yeah, that song's like
All right.
designed
This
for
is a
like,
fun new version of You Got a Friend in Me, though.
All right.
which is not like. It's not mood music. It's
You know what I-
just
yeah,
the
fair.
title music of the movie.
You know, I wish one feature I wish they brought from Final Fantasy 15 to this is being able to choose your soundtrack. Because that, or at least, well, Final Fantasy 15 while you were driving, you would do that.
Yeah.
But there was nothing better than flipping on that FF7 track and jamming around.
Where's the save point here?
Yo, I forgot how crazy it was when you first get the all-terrain tires in Final Fantasy 15, and you're just like, wait, what? Like,
you
I can
just
just
go
drive
off-road.
anywhere? We were having a long conversation about Final Fantasy before this.
Actually, that's a good time to talk about it because in this world specifically,
Nope,
There
I
is
don't think so,
a-
buddy. You're going back down. You're
there
going
is
all the way
a
back down.
Final Fantasy Versus 13, which was the original version of 15, like tie-in in this world. Like in this universe, there
Oh.
is Oh god, I hate it. There is a new video game called Vexus Rex or something, Vexum Rex.
Oh yeah, I saw the intro video for that.
Which is just supposed to be like Final Fantasy
Hey,
versus 13.
Hey, Woody, hey, what do you think about the charges being brought against Lil Bo Peep?
No. Yeah, so the
Oh, I love that. He should have
basically
taken while he had his hat up.
Final Fantasy versus 13
Come on, Woody,
kind
do it
of
again.
exists in this world.
It's so strange.
And they think you are a character from that game. They think you're an action figure of the main character.
Hey, are you from that Final Fantasy game?
Oh yeah, they like actually say that though. Like they're like you're Verum Rex or you're Caesora
Yeah.
as the
Yes,
character.
so-
That's
yeah,
so
Sora.
funny.
Yeah.
God, yeah. I think it took, it did take a very long time for this game to come out. But I think the amount of like jokes and like weird nods to that they've packed into it, and just like the nods to like how much time has passed since the last game are like very intriguing to me. Like how they dealt with that. Because most games, like you pick it up like 13 years later and they finally made a sequel, it's gonna be weird. Because like if they don't deal with the fact that like for you it's been 13 years, it's gonna be super weird to play.
There are characters you run into, and like in the game world, the entire series has only, or like the entire sequence of events has only like taken 2 years in their
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
But there are times when you run into characters and Sora reacts like you haven't seen them in 10 years, and they're like, it hasn't been that long, and he's like,
Right.
oh, it really felt like it though.
Right, and like they like in fiction reason for that is because he's just like all messed up, but like it's also like funny for us.
Yeah.
There are, yeah,
It's
there
good.
are,
I mean,
there
that's
are
the
a fair
best.
amount of
Like they have
nods.
reasons for him to feel like he's like messed up and out of time.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, like he doesn't know what a cell phone is.
yeah. But he's also like there have been multiple occasions where Sora's like memories have been ripped apart. He's been like
I can't
thrown
remember
into
where the
like
save point is on this. I gotta do it this way. That's fine.
It's all good.
I'm gonna relaunch.
Look at all those now playing.
Yeah, a lot of people playing it right now.
Yeah. But so like you feel satisfied? Like you feel like they put those 13 years to good
I do.
use?
I do. I think that I need to see it through to the end. I guess also I can't play the epilogue yet, or maybe can now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, you have to find a certain amount of the emblems to unlock
Gotcha.
it.
Right,
but,
which
yeah.
you can go ahead and check out Jean-Luc's guide for that. Whenever, if that's available now, I don't even know.
I don't
whenever
think he
that
posted
comes
it yet,
out.
but yeah.
Over
Keep
at
it out,
GameSpot.
They're going to be posting
he-
a very extensive guide.
Oh yeah, you're not in our Kingdom Hearts chat. Jean-Luc made a full guide of like all of the Mickey heads. So,
Sweet.
and then I guess he lost all of his progress or something like for that.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
his cloud saves like
Yeah,
got deleted.
No. The cloud!
You know what's really sad about this game taking 13 years? A lot of the original voice actors for some of the older like more classic characters are just dead now.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Like the villain of the game in the prequel that was for PSP was played by Leonard Nimoy.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that could have been so cool.
So
It
that's
was
just
so
in place.
cool.
Mickey's
Well, I mean, it
voice
could have been
actor,
in here.
Mickey Mouse's voice actor died
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
between or like shortly
Yeah,
after
anybody
two.
can do Mickey, whatever.
Oh, it's
No, I'm
not.
kidding,
It's
I'm
really
kidding.
not a great.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
That's
hon,
really
all right,
sad.
3, 2. Boy.
Right. Hi.
Here, I do want to try and grab a
Look
cutscene
at
just so
all
we
of
can.
those pseudo Final Fantasy characters.
Kingdom of Corona. Does this just play all of the cutscenes from that?
No, so it'll open up a menu where you can see.
Oh,
the
okay.
other-
Here,
yeah.
I want to grab a cutscene from.
Yeah.
So many cutscenes.
So, here's the thing about the Tangled world. All the other worlds, Joey, are basically like adaptations of these worlds and the
Entangled's
stories.
just the movie.
Tangled is like these cutscenes, except for like somewhere you're like fighting Heartless,
look
are
like-
shot for shot the movie.
Yeah, they look-
But they're
Recreated
reanimated.
like recreated in engine.
The thing is like the difference between what like the in-engine cutscenes and what an animated movie would look like would typically be the lighting at this point
But the
because
lighting's
technology's
all so
good.
good.
The lighting is insane. Like
That's
it's
so
you know,
sick.
let me find.
'Cause, like-
I gotta find.
So does
them.
it's the shots from like the movie that they're keeping consistent, but does it like pan over and then there's Sora and
Yep.
gang and
Yeah.
shit? That's so
I
cool.
think this is the
See,
cutscene
like
I
that's the
want.
way to do it
This-
because I saw some of the Frozen scenes and I was like, This is awesome. Like
okay,
it
so
looks just like the movie, and
let-
then it just
the-
cuts to outside.
Let It Go from Frozen,
Oh,
like the
man.
sequence where she's like going through the world
That's
and
really
like
cool.
building her castle, is in there fully, shot for shot recreated, except occasionally it cuts to Sora, Donald, and Goofy being like, "What is happening?" And it's hilarious.
That's really good. Like fuck. Like it's so like. I feel like as a 25-year-old man, I should be like whatever, but just like the amount of like amazing work that went into like creating these beautiful animations and keeping the style consistent and just like making it look like it did in the movie.
I remember when the Kingdom Hearts, or the first like footage
hair,
of the first Toy Story footage came out for this game. People were like, "Yeah, this game looks better than Toy Story 1 did when Toy Story 1 came out."
That's buck wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
People were like comparing it. It's like
this interactive experience is better looking than the first pre-rendered. Like, holy shit.
Free! I'm really free!
Flynn! Good to see you in one
If this is the one that I think it is,
It should be.
yeah, it's like not cut like anything else in the game either.
Yeah, it's just ripped straight from the movie.
I haven't
but
seen
really well.
Tangled, so
Yeah, this sequence is, except for this part, is a perfect recreation of a sequence in the movie.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
you
a
just
very-
watched it
yeah.
too. Did you watch all the
I
movies
watched
you hadn't
this
seen
and
to like catch
Frozen,
up on them? Gotcha.
So, because I hadn't seen
Did
them.
you like I really liked Frozen.
I like
when
Frozen a
watched
lot.
it.
I did not love Tangled, but this is my favorite part of the movie because I think it's really well done.
Did this? I can't believe I did it!
So
So this is
she's
from the movie
Rapunzel.
right now,
She's going
like-
outside for the first time. She's not supposed to because her mom's like a crazy person.
But that's okay. I mean, what she doesn't know won't kill her. Right? No. Oh my gosh. This would kill her. That's insane!
But like this just looks like it could have been a movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like it's also like on a higher frame rate.
I'm never going back!
This is so good.
I am a despicable human being.
I love how they just like juxtapose in like, like Donald and they're goofy. Like,
The one thing I did think is weird is that at the end of the, like this right here is really awkward to me if you just play it out. Because that entire sequence happened. And then,
Yeah.
hold on.
Stop right there!
they've been there this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, my sidekicks. Sidekicks?
Yeah, like sometimes they just don't know how to handle it also being a Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts game, but for the most part it's really well done.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
But,
like, you
yeah,
know, it
there's
works.
so many moments in the like, and the cutscenes look great. I don't know. That's I thought a really good example of one that I was trying.
This
to
is
think.
cool. This makes me want to actually like playing the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, and I'll play Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I'm gonna watch recaps for everything else.
I'm gonna jump into my gummy ship at my current where I am currently in the game because I'm on my way to one of the planets.
The way you just said that makes it sound like a guilty pleasure. I'm gonna jump in my gummy ship.
Gotta jump in my gummy
I'm gonna
ship.
do it.
I gotta pee real bad.
Go for
Go.
I'm gonna go.
No,
I'll be
do
right
it
back.
here now.
Sorry about this, everyone.
it. No, don't worry about it.
I'm at the audience with my...
This star map looks really good.
I hate navigating it with the way it wants you to, but
Boy, who knew this franchise would go this far?
Tetsuya
2019.
Nomura, I guess, maybe. All right, so wait, actually, was that the right? Yeah. So this is the Monsters Inc. planet. I haven't been here yet.
Nice.
That's my ship.
I like it. I like your little drone on the side.
Gummy ships are back, and they're better. They're better than ever.
Dude, I didn't like the gummy ship segments from Kingdom Hearts 1, but I could see where they were going with it, and I watched some of the segments in this, and I was like, fuck yeah.
I don't like gummy ships.
I think this
and
looks like, you know, for a weird interstitial game mode, it looks awesome.
It's better than it's ever been.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make it good.
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts 3. Better than it's ever been in all the ways, but worse than it's ever been in a lot. I'm kidding. In very few.
But so now it's like this open world thing. So like
Cool.
I'm not even moving yet.
Can you move in 8 directions like Elite Dangerous? Do you have to scoop gummy fuel?
I'm fuel scooping. I can't move. I can't go straight up. But so I have these
Can you
waypoints.
boost to move faster?
Yeah, I can move now.
Okay, cool.
This one, the way it works is it's like they're not random encounters, but they're like you know, like I can go.
You fly into it and
I
it's
can
an
fly
encounter.
into this encounter here. So
Right. This is
tells-
typical like Final Fantasy overworld stuff.
Yeah.
Like you connect with the enemy and yeah.
Except it's like Galaga. So.
Oh, so you connect with the enemy and then it takes you into this straight up. Oh, this is actually pretty awesome.
It's okay.
I think this is wicked cool.
It doesn't do it for me, but that's just because I want to get back to playing Kingdom Hearts. And I know that some people like the gummy ships, but I'm all set forever. I also am just
Well,
because I was ready to say I actually liked this mode, and then this is the section I keep getting stuck on. There's a boss in this that I'm gonna get
Gotcha.
to.
Wasn't like in Kingdom Hearts 1, if you complete gummy challenges, doesn't it give you like unique items you can equip on your character? Like, do they have that kind of
Yeah,
incentive
I
in
just
this?
never
Like,
mess. I've never messed with the
Gotcha.
with the gummy
I
stuff.
feel like
enough.
because I feel like in Kingdom Hearts 1, I completed a bunch of the gummy challenges just by like flying between levels, and I would get like things I could equip on.
Well,
my
I think what you're
character.
getting is more gummy parts.
That's probably what it is.
I don't know. I don't like the gummy
Kill that prism, dude.
space prism.
Kill that Necron.
It didn't die easy. I also don't think I saw that last time I did this, so maybe that was like a rare drop or something.
I'm gonna go onto an off tangent because we're in a gummy ship segment. Been thinking about getting into Warhammer 40K a lot recently. They've been
Interesting.
introducing some starter sets that are just cheap enough for me to get into, and then just expensive enough for me to say I'll never play this again if it's not fun.
Untouchable bonus 0.
Nice, dude.
I was touched.
We got through it.
Um,
Anyway, back to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, so it looks nice. It plays fine.
You guys want to play Warhammer with me?
No, not really.
You've got
Fine.
these like space highways.
Space Highway! Do you have a radio
Maybe
station?
that ice castle was for Frozen. I just went the wrong way.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
I
that
don't
was-
remember this stuff now, and maybe I just didn't. You know what? It
Where are
could
the
be
Thargoids?
That the I may have gone to that waypoint that is behind me because they both look like the same to me.
This looks like Everspace a lot.
But one's
Like
a
this
flag.
section.
Giant Bomb compared this to is it Starlink?
Yeah, the Starlink Battle for
Battle for
Atlas.
Atlas,
Yeah.
yeah.
That game looks real fun.
I heard that game's like not bad.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's a Toys to Life game.
No, but we could just buy the toys, Colby.
Oh yeah,
No,
I'm fine.
I will not.
I don't know. I could just buy the game and just not buy the
You-
toys.
you don't
'cause it
need
comes
the
with,
toys.
It comes with the Star Fox ship. Just
Alright,
like,
but you don't even need the toys
yeah,
to play
you
the
could,
game.
yeah, exactly.
But I mean,
Can't you
come
use
on.
the toys as a controller though, which is real cool?
You can put them on top of your controller.
Yeah.
I want to use a toy.
They're like hero legs.
Excuse me. What's with this Doc Ock ship? Get this thing out of here.
I designed that actually.
You did?
What I think is really
Yeah.
funny is that there's no, there are no rules to like the appearances of Heartless or Nobodies. They can just be a spaceship.
Yeah, like that is like a physical being. Like the ships are. Like they're.
So weird. Like they're not like actually like mechanical constructions. Those are heartless.
Yeah.
And nobodies.
Ooh.
Man,
Yeah,
if you could
boobs.
turn into a freaking drill tentacle spaceship, why would you ever turn into a little dude ever again?
You know what? I can't argue with that logic.
Like, what? Or like the big fat blob dudes that smack their stomachs and then charge at you? Just
I
turn into
hate those.
I know,
don't
just
even
turn
know what
into a
they're called.
giant
I hate them.
freaky thing.
They all have names.
They do.
Like Tony and Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Well, I mean, I
Look
guess
at all those Bradleys!
they are the husks of people.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Our chat's really lively tonight.
Well, you know, Kingdom Hearts, it's just such a widely popular thing that everyone wants to watch and not get spoiled for them.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Oh, it's over
I will
here.
say I've had absolutely nothing spoiled for me for this whole 45-minute segment. And I'm having a great time.
Really?
This looks fun.
It is.
It just looks fun. You know, I'm not-
Okay, look at that. You can now warp to a new location.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I think you still have to do a fight, yeah. It's just you
World
can, you
ho!
can choose to warp to the fight if you decide to give up on this fight.
oh, this is the boss fight you were talking about.
This is not the one I did before.
Danger,
Dread
danger.
Shark is the name of this boss.
I'm gonna guess that the other one was meant for me to go to it later, and that's
Yeah.
why I was dying so bad.
No, it is because I just did that one earlier today.
Oh, there's no level scaling?
Not in
No,
not
every-
No, I'm kidding. It's a JRPG. There's no way.
You know what? Fuck you, Joe. I take my Kingdom Hearts
go.
joke seriously, Joey.
Yeah, this game has a lot of systems and like things you don't necessarily have to engage with. And I've just been kind of choosing because I waited 13 years to engage with everything that I can.
I'm
And-
engaged to this game.
Yeah, me too.
I like that they just
called
turned
dibs,
this into
so-
like very bullet hell.
Yeah.
Like this is very cool looking.
Like, you could choose, I mean, you can't skip this fight, but like all the exploration stuff before this, you can just choose never to do any of that.
Sorry. This thing starts charging up its weapon, and Niels goes, checks his watch.
I got a text message.
It's like, oh, what? Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, hold up, little Onyx.
Do you want me to answer my text message?
Hold on a second, Kingdom Hearts Steelix.
No, I am absolutely loving this game. Pretty much all the criticisms I have about it are just like nitpicks.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same shit that would happen if Half-Life 3 finally came out. Where it's like, this isn't a perfect game.
No,
Like,
I would look at Half-Life 3 under like
a much
a
more
much
critical
more
lens.
scrutinous lens, honestly.
Fair, that's
but
fair. Yeah, that's true. Because Kingdom
that
Hearts has
boss
never
was a
been like a
pushover.
pinnacle of games. Clash with the
well, I
Dread
guess
Shark.
I'm going to Monsters Inc. Let's check it out, guys. We're gonna watch the intro cutscene. Of
You didn't
Monsters
get an
Inc.
S rank.
I
though.
really like the intro to Monsters Inc. I don't think the world's that great, but I do love the interactions with the characters.
What? Wait, oh, I thought it said log into this world, and I was very confused.
Jack in to Monsters Inc.
Yeah, why don't they have a
Xehanort
Matrix
was controlling
world?
Terra's body when he created Ansem and Xemnas, but Ansem had no form until he possessed me. Am I why he looks the way he does?
Hey,
Why would you post
hold
that on
hold
social
hold
media?
I want to point out not only why would you post it on social media, but that is actually a very important point
Yeah.
that the characters do not say in the game.
Yeah, but it's a social media post.
Yeah.
And,
Wait.
It's just called their Instagram's just called Kingdom Hearts.
Who took that photo? Spider-Man?
There's a photo for one of these that is a photo of the tutorial area, which doesn't physically exist in the world.
Wait, like Paradise Island or whatever?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, because that
Destiny
didn't that
Island.
get destroyed? Like,
Destiny
oh,
Island did get
Island.
destroyed, but I'm pretty sure Destiny Island still exists.
it's back. Are Sora's parents on it?
Also,
who knows?
Yeah, wait. So
His
what is
mom, who he talks to very
Once.
briefly.
what is Destiny Island in the for break down to me as a non-Kingdom Hearts player? What who's only played Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yeah.
What is Destiny Island?
All of the
just the
planets
planet.
in Kingdom Hearts were one planet
Yeah, they
at
were
one
one
point in
planet at one
time,
point.
and then they got scattered.
Okay, but
So,
why are all those kids
so-
on Destiny Island?
The reality where toys are alive exists in the same reality where Sora grew up as a
Yeah.
kid on an island.
So I will explain to you, Joey, because this one I wondered for a very long time. There are 2 islands in that world.
Yes, there are.
There is a main island with like a town.
Which is where Kyrie goes to
And
school.
then right off the coast, there's another small island that all the kids go to play.
Yeah, it's like where like their school is.
Yeah.
Well, or like the main island is where their
Yeah.
school is and stuff.
Is that in any of the games?
And 2, you see Kyrie like going
Yeah.
to school.
Do they
in,
take a boat?
I think in Fragmentary
Sora lives in
Passage-
like a tree.
Yeah, I know. It's just so weird. Like,
You know, he has a house. You see his bedroom in
Yeah,
one.
yeah. You see in the beginning of
Yeah.
one, like when the storm comes.
Yeah.
Seriously? Is this?
Now this doesn't look better than Monsters Inc. That's all I'll say.
this looks weird. Oh my god.
I
Look
do
at-
not like the character designs on these people.
Oh my god.
A few steps back.
Goofy's fucked me up.
Goofy looks so funny, dude. Goofy's voice fits his character more now.
Goofy's like a step away from being jaundiced at this point. Like,
I feel like Goofy's design now fits his voice more though. Like,
we have to take him to the ER.
Goofy's
like, "Yup, please kill me."
Donald's design is the closest to being like an actual passable character.
Yeah. Sora's just like, fuck it.
I also love this.
Doesn't sound very caring.
They're like, what is wrong with this world?
Then they could be trouble.
Right, it's Donald's magic that changes them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They bring that up in this.
He has like a passive magical ability.
Oh, that changes them to
disguises
fit
them.
into the appearance of
Yeah.
the world. Gotcha.
Because they're not supposed to tell anyone there are multiple worlds because no one knows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So the backstory of like the actual story of what's going on in Kingdom Hearts is like the existential, like all of these worlds were once one, like
Yeah.
Look at how nice
true
these look,
good,
though.
true evil combating each other from the beginning of the universe type shit.
Yep.
Cool.
I love the planet.
I wish they did that
intros.
from the beginning, but it feels like I'm playing an anime when I'm tapping into Kingdom Hearts, which is great.
One thing that's actually interesting about this game is that the villain is like his methods are convoluted and weird and anime bullshit, but like his intentions are 100% as far as we know. I mean, he might like be lying about it, but are like good.
Is he trying to restore the worlds or
Yeah.
something?
Like he is trying to like retrieve like the true light of the world. But the way he's doing that is by like becoming the villain.
Boo looks good.
Gotcha.
Guys, it's not what it looks like. Okay, listen. That kid over there just popped out of nowhere. I gotta call the CDA.
So this is where they jump into the movie story. It's like right when they get her into the monster
No.
world?
This is actually after. This is a unique story.
Oh.
You scared that little girl?
Oh, so Boo's like come back and is hanging. That looks like a gun barrel. Like just off screen, being like a revolver
Okay,
barrel.
Mike looks great and Boo looks great, but Sully looks kind of weird.
Sully's fur
Yeah.
at the top looks bad. It's just because it's all the
It
same
like looks like
spray.
it looks like a copy paste
Yeah.
vegetation pattern.
It's just all the
Like-
same spray just over
Yeah.
and over again.
My name is Sora.
Yeah, like the texture pattern's not different.
Is that your
I
name?
actually found this part really funny.
Nice to meet you, Boo. You guys really aren't afraid of humans?
I don't know why I find
Ah,
that very.
that was
That is really funny. Mike was asking and Donald's like, what? Okay, this is pretty great. Oh man, I gotta play Kingdom Hearts now, don't I? This is
I'll tell you what.
charming
I'll
and
tell you what.
good.
The action in this game is so goddamn fun.
I'm having a
and-
great time just watching these weird cinematics.
I feel like everything feels so tight. Like when I played this at PAX, I felt the opposite. I felt like there was no feedback to what I was doing.
Damn.
I didn't like it.
Ooh.
This is a really cool part of the story. No, they're not.
No. That's not the Heartless's emblem. And how come I feel like I might have seen them before? Well, they aren't friendly.
These are the enemies from Birth by Sleep, which have not been seen since because their source is a very specific thing in the universe.
So
which-
they're not nobodies and they're not heartless?
No,
What are they?
they're called the Unversed.
Yeah.
The what?
The
Unversed. I did not know they were in this level.
Yeah. I didn't know either until I started and I was like, holy shit.
They also are designed awesome. Like,
Yeah, like how they move. They look really cool.
here, let me,
They, for anyone
Oh.
who's played Birth by Sleep, it's revealed at the end of that game that the Unversed all, like, are created by a single character. So the fact that they're in this world means that that character is showing up for the first time.
Ah.
I'm pissed Sora.
You just turned into like bottom half Tigger. Like,
Hey, the Winnie the Pooh level in this game is very bad.
oh, well,
It
I'm
was
not
always
surprised.
bad. In
It's
my
always
opinion.
just like a
Yeah,
stop
but,
in
like,
to check the journal type thing.
It's like a very lazy version of. It's just.
shot lock. Yes, now.
I love doing shot lock. It's so much damage.
The entirety of the Winnie the Pooh part of this game is just like an adaptation of Candy Crush.
Oh. Shotlock sounds like an early 2000s grunge album name. Yo, this is Seether. This is our new album, Shotlock.
You do have Cure, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But it kills
uses
MP.
up
So
all the- yeah. I was just
Is
making sure.
the air shield spell still in this?
arrow.
Yeah.
it's not on my hotbar right now.
I don't think it does what it used to, though.
No, I just need gravity and I'll be happy.
It's my favorite spell from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Gravity and
Oh yeah, gravity and arrow are my
I
two
don't
favorite
have, I
spells.
don't have gravity yet.
Oh, gravity's the
only
bomb.
good spell is the shield one. Not that is an arrow. I can't think of the name of right now.
Ooh, you about to die? Never mind.
Goofy isn't as useless, or Donald isn't as useless as he used to be.
Really?
I haven't had Donald and Goofy die
Is he
once.
still useless in Kingdom Hearts 2? Because Kingdom Hearts 1,
Yeah.
Donald is
Yeah,
the
he's pretty
worst.
useless.
Man.
Well, he's always dead because.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What?
Jean-Luc just confirmed what I feared. TJ Miller does reprise his Big Hero 6 role in this game.
Gross.
Don't love that.
That's what it is.
Wait, have you gotten to San Francisco?
No.
Or? Okay.
I went on the IMDb because I wanted to see who played Xehanort in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw TJ Miller listed as like one of the top people, and I was like, uh-oh.
It's okay. I started Googling names of characters from Game of Thrones just because I wanted to read about like their actor or something like that, and then like the wiki for that character would come up as the first result, and I would just glance, and it would just be like status deceased.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, awesome.
I just don't like TJ Miller being in my
Hmm. Oh, yeah, I
family-friendly
know.
video game.
We're an anti-T. I'm anti TJ Miller.
Yeah.
Drake Bell.
So yeah,
looking
Drake
at the
Bell's
cast
in this
now.
though.
Drake Bell is in this.
I haven't seen him yet. I don't think. Right?
No, he's in the opening cutscene.
Oh, right.
Or whatever. I don't think he probably only appears in that.
The opening cut. The chess game is happening way in the future, right?
No, way in the past.
Oh, way in the past.
Way in
Oh,
the past.
okay. I thought it was the other way around. I thought they were talking about the events of like.
No, they're talking about back cover,
Oh, gotcha.
which is the earliest point in the timeline that
There
we
he
know
is,
of.
Jim
Who are
Heads.
those two characters?
That's Ericus and Xehanort.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Ericus was Terra Aqua and Ventus's master.
He's the good one, right? Yeah.
Voiced by Mark Hamill in the PSP game.
Is he in? Is Mark Hamill's in this still too, though, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's credited in this game. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know you've missed her, but it's time to postpone.
He still his character still exists in a form, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if that's a spoiler, but Mark
Sully
Hamill
voice
also
actor's pretty
does
close.
other voices,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like he could just be. I just know he's
The Sully voice actor is pretty close to John Goodman.
Nah.
No? Maybe in that voice line.
Yeah.
Maybe in
No,
that
the-
maybe in that
maybe
voice
that
line.
There are times where like the knockoff voice actors, you'll be like you're like, oh, this must have been the single line they read for their
Yeah.
audition.
Did the other speaker get worse? Because
Yeah,
that
it
one
did.
used to be
It
good.
did.
A couple of exterminators around here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think they might actually have John Goodman for Sully though, or it's a very good voice actor like replacement.
Yeah, come
Wait.
on. It does sound like him. Hold on, I'll look it.
Wait, no, wait. You mean Billy Crystal for...
No.
Oh.
Sully sounds good for me.
Oh, that's what Joey said.
Oh, I thought he said
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
No, I
Oh,
said
my
Sully
bad.
sounds great.
My bad.
You stupid.
I'm very into the Billy Crystal, but he's not in this game.
He is not in this game. I also don't know what happened with Phil in Olympus, because they had like a knockoff Danny DeVito in all of the other games,
Yeah, and he was fine too. Like
Yeah.
he was okay.
and in this he's just
Where is
silent
Sully?
because I guess they couldn't get him back.
Yeah. So when I was in Olympus showing off that stuff, I probably had like 15 different abilities. Now I have like
Yeah.
this many. and
Auto finish is bad.
yeah, well, and so is MP safety.
I hate. You have, I think, Combo Master on. Do I see that? Maybe you don't have it.
That was the 0 XP thing, just like an item you equip.
It's just a
It's,
zero
it's
AP
an ability you put on.
Gotcha.
You unlock them differently based on what you picked at the beginning, in a different order.
Yeah, which wasn't a thing in
do you
2,
still
right?
do you still pick like the sword,
Was
the
in
shield,
1.
and the magic
Yeah.
thing to determine like
It's,
your stats?
it's just friendship, or friendship though this time.
No, it's,
Yeah.
no, they do it. It's like
No, I know, but like one of
vitality,
them is like just like your friends, or your friends. Basically, it's like okay.
Yeah.
It's your friends, and then getting out of this town, and then you become
It's
a
funny.
pop punk.
It was like Mickey and Riku, Donald and Goofy.
Well, if you like read them,
Yeah,
they're
it says,
listed
like,
as
what
a
it
different
is.
thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you have it. But Combo Master is a very bad ability that I don't like having on. But it sounds like a good thing.
We haven't even mentioned this. When you get your planetary companions,
they're
you
just
don't
with you.
don't lose your party. So you have
Thank God.
Yeah, you used to have to choose.
you have 4 party members.
Right. Yeah, that was always the worst.
I don't know if you can get more than that.
Something
but
that's also go to abilities. For every single one of the companion people,
Yeah,
if you
they
go,
have team
they
effort.
have like a super high level ability that I don't know when you would ever use.
yeah, it just says always start the battle with a team attack command, which would just be like one of their special things.
So I don't know if you like retread these worlds later on.
It could
but-
just be like a
Goofy's so scary. Look, his stupid eyes
Well-
are freaking me out.
yeah, and like this one sucks. I would never spend 3 AP on this because like
I find for Donald and Goofy, they go a long time without getting new
I only-
abilities.
Like
But
all
every
the
time they
Donald
level
spells
up,
are
they
called
gain.
Donald Arrow and Donald Fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
falling slash downward attack. Yeah,
Um,
grab that.
They just rack up ability points but never get abilities.
So
you
this
kinda
is
just
the
move on.
food system.
Oh yeah.
I
dude.
haven't used it
I
much.
haven't used it at
Oh
all.
yeah, dude.
But like you can make a meal and it gives you like an overall buff for a duration. Well, you know what? Let's try it.
are there like good combos and bad combos of things?
I'm sure. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter, but I guess it's it's full
You can
course.
save the
Oh,
meal into
there's
your
a-
favorites.
So I get
That's cool.
plus 22 HP plus 12 MP.
So I don't know if it's because of
Save the
of,
meal to your meals, dude.
Square Enix's like collaboration with Monster Hunter, but I've noticed a lot of Monster Hunter inspired things in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Toy Story world, there's that one part where like they think they find Rex and it's just like a big monster.
Yeah.
But like he like bursts out of a box that says like Monster World
Yeah.
or something, and it's like
That's
in
really
the Monster
funny.
Hunter font.
There's so it says I
32.
get this for 32 minutes. So that's like like two minutes in Kingdom Hearts time.
But
But
I also fought like some Dragon Heartless that like had pieces that I could break off of them and they dropped items
Oh,
if
that's
I
funny.
broke them.
these are all these are synthesis items,
Gotcha.
and then these are all recipe items,
Oh my god.
and you find them like everywhere too.
That's cool.
So yeah, but yeah,
So where's
like,
the
it's-
food
it's-
you just made?
a
Like, how
lot
do
of
you?
this stuff is super familiar. Like you'll like, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of the similar items, especially for the synthesis materials.
Gotcha. Where's the food you just made? Does it already
I think
just
I ate
automatically
it.
eat
I
it?
ate like yeah, that was
Oh,
the eat
okay,
meal.
I gotcha.
You cook food via a mini game that stars the
Remy.
Remy from Ratatouille.
Gotcha.
They just call him
Gotcha.
Little Chef though.
Yeah, they call him Little Chef because they can't learn his name because he doesn't speak. But
Oh, because they can't hear him. It's funny.
it's
Oh.
each food takes like 2 seconds to make. You just have to do it well, but like loading into that area takes like a full minute, so I don't want to show it off.
This is Jiminy's journal, or where it is. It's here, and the gummy phone. So this is the gummy phone menu. There's the recipe collection, some synthesis notes, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't synthesized anything, so
Oh,
that
really?
is still hidden from me.
Oh, it's
so I
yeah.
thought
it's-
it was something else. and
What
it's
is
just
this?
not. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, lucky emblem, so it'll show you like where you've taken pictures. I've been kind of slacking, but like, it's cool. Like,
What's Classic Kingdoms?
I'm gonna show you right now. So
I
they
haven't played
are
with these yet.
old. They're supposed to be like Game & Watch games.
Oh,
So you collect
Dude,
them
what?
on the planet.
this is so
Do you get rewards
weird.
for these? Because I haven't tried them yet.
Hold on, I gotta. Damn it!
Dude, this is fucking wild.
I'm gonna just start over because I can do better. Oh, I don't know why I walked right into that. I forgot that you like can't do that way.
Now
Is
this
it just me or are you not
is
losing
gaming.
lives?
No, it's because I keep restarting it completely.
Okay.
Because it's like persistent through levels.
Okay, gotcha.
dude, you suck at
I
this.
thought I could blast it, dude.
No, just get out of here. This-
No, one more. Hold on. Let me. Just
one more level.
I gotta get to Mickey. Okay. The king needs me.
Wow, dude.
I didn't know he was gonna come down like.
Wow, yeah, you did. He's done it every time.
This is where the game is most difficult.
Oh my god.
This is proud mode.
I used to have an Donkey Kong that was just like this. In the orange case.
Uh-oh.
This is riveting, dude.
Finally.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It didn't do the thing it was supposed to do.
Do you have to jump?
Well, you have to hit
You have
X.
to-
You have to time them. I've gotten to like level 5 on this. I'm very bad at it though.
Is there any incentive to doing it?
My mom read all of Harry Potter 4 in one day. Do you guys remember that? Like the playground like bragging of like kids being like, my mom read all the Harry Potter books in a week.
So funny.
Yeah, so it just gets harder and harder. But yeah, like that's the only one I've played.
Do you get anything for like
I
completing
think
them?
I assume you do. I got like a trophy for doing them. I haven't played any of the other ones. I got a trophy for like getting to level 5.
Yeah,
or
that's
one
what I
of them.
figured.
It's so
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
I don't know what that thing is.
Character files. I don't fucking know.
I also there are aspects of the story and like new
Gimme.
characters.
Give me it.
No, yeah. If only it was this easy. You just click story and you got Kingdom Hearts.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
reading.
there are like bits of cutscenes that I've seen with like characters that haven't been introduced yet. That I'm like, when is
When are
this
you gonna
happening?
Yeah, because this is the last game.
And I'm like decently
Meow
far
wow
in.
balloon. What did you just unequip? Meow wow balloon.
I hate.
What's the description for
I haven't
that?
done
hate it.
8-bit
Let me read the
blast.
I
meow
haven't
wow
done it
balloon
either.
out loud.
It seems like too much work. The only thing I used Meow Wow once by accident, and then I used
Wait, what?
Meow
you get a
wow
symbol
balloon.
link in
Meow
this one.
meow wow balloon. What?
Yeah, you
meow,
got upgrade.
wow balloon.
Stuff.
What does the meow wow balloon do?
It summons a character from one of the past games. And,
A Dream Eater.
yeah.
It's just like a stuffed cat, basically.
Dream Eater does not compute when you say meow wow balloon. It summons a dream eater.
I can't now. Okay, yeah. So,
demonic
so
entity
this is
that
the thing they
consumes
changed, so I can just scroll through
Oh,
my
that's
different ones. It's
beautiful.
super quick and I don't know, super
That was
quick.
always super lame because you had like in Kingdom Hearts 1 you had like 9, 10 spells, but you're only limited to 4 in that quick menu, and then you have to like take time to
Why?
like, navigate through it.
What? Donald just cast Cure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so
Oh, because Sully and
they're
so the
Mike are
Meow
super
Wow
low.
balloon and the 8-bit thing are both summons, which are like
Gotcha.
your ultimate ability
I
in the
never
first
used
game.
summons in the first game.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be what you use when you're like overwhelmed.
Yeah, they're
And in
also
this
like
game,
the cheat. Like
yeah.
they're like insanely overpowered
Yeah.
too.
In this game, because there's so many other systems that fill the same purpose, I've just never used a summon.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me go back to equipment really quick. I want to put on that switch that. Wait, what?
That's a
this
new
is a
one, use
5-2. I want favorite deputy. I think.
Favorite
yeah.
Deputy is very good.
Yeah.
The one you got from this world is also very
Is
good.
that the Toy Story one you get? Your favorite
Yeah.
deputy?
I think Favorite Deputy
God,
looks
that's-
real bad though.
That does look real bad.
It's just a sheriff
I
star
haven't liked
stuck
any
into
of the
a cactus.
any of the keys looks
No,
so far.
me either.
Yeah, they all look,
the
key-
Ever
the-
After Keyblade is the one that I think looks.
You can swap
The
between 3
best?
keyblades now. We didn't mention
Gotcha.
that. We were talking about this before we started, but yeah, you can equip 3 at any time. You're like main
I like
one.
the base keyblade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so here is there a
You
mobile shop
can-
here?
You can
So-
upgrade them now.
Yeah. So you can go to the workshop, and
Keyblade Forge. Look at
there's Keyblade Forge, and I have my Kingdom
wow, that's
Key upgraded.
What is that, 10 upgrade levels per keyblade?
Yeah. I'm guessing. I honestly bet there's like a palette swap when you get to the end or something like
Yeah,
that.
like it turns it gold or
Yeah,
something.
because it's like that extra lock.
Yeah, that's
thing.
special
It
lock.
has to be.
So is it
something
just the more
special.
you use that keyblade, it levels
No.
up?
No, You have to use materials. That
This
you find.
is the PlayStation pre-order one, and when you hit
sick.
things, it just makes X squares, triangles, and circles come out of them,
Yeah.
and it has an X
I love
and a
that.
circle.
That's really, really great.
Yeah,
It also looks really cool.
You get a keyblade from Winnie the Pooh's world that when you attack things, honey just splashes around.
yeah. What is Shooting Star from?
That is from Twilight Town.
Right. I haven't used it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the. Oh, dude, you gotta do your photo mission. Oh, this is an old save though, so maybe.
No,
you've
this
done
is my current. I had
Oh,
no idea
no.
these were a thing until just now.
Yeah, they unlocked new things you can synthesize.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like I haven't done much synthesizing,
so much stuff.
but like you can.
Yeah, they
I can
really
make like
worked on this.
40 AP boosts at this point, and I just don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that.
I mean, I'm gonna overwrite my save at this point because now I'm further.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I am loving this game. Everything about it. Like people, I'm seeing people like rag on it a bunch and stuff. Is this the game by that guy? Yeah, this is
This is the game by that guy. This is
I saw.
this is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I saw a criticism of the level design, and they specifically talked about Frozen as like their pinnacle of bad level design in this game, and they called it labyrinthian. And I got to the Frozen world, and you literally get trapped in a labyrinth. And I was like, are you just
bad at
looking?
puzzles.
Yeah, but also like, are you just like looking for like
I like that those lock
something to
on to
say
enemies.
to make it sound negative?
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Are these the main enemy of this zone?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Does the character that makes these things like show up?
Yeah, it shows up the. They actually do something real funny at the end of this campaign when you talk to that character and he's just like monologuing, and Sully just picks him up in the middle of his monologue and like chucks him out of the scene to like shut him up.
There's some nice reflection stuff
Yeah,
going
dude.
on.
What is this, Fox Engine?
This
No,
is
it's
the
Unreal. It's
Unreal.
Unreal, yeah.
It's oh right, because they originally used the the Luminous engine from Final Fantasy, and then they had to can it for
Yeah.
something went wrong in production. They went for Unreal. It looks really good. Performance is shaky, for sure.
So, Monsters Incorporated used to rely on screen power from human kids for energy.
I really love
Collect their laughter
Sully from Monsters Inc. explaining.
just 10 times more powerful
That's so funny. It turns out laughter is 10 times more powerful.
than we never.
So did they just use her lines from the movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, they have access to probably so much of like
The original
of,
unrecorded dialogue.
of Disney's resources that they
Yeah.
could probably just be like, can you send us booze
Yeah.
stuff? They don't need her to say anything productive.
Yeah.
And they made the Mike Wazowski joke, so.
Yeah.
But who are the monsters and who aren't the monsters? What if I just start killing actual monsters in this world?
Unfoster back.
Wait, why is he just realizing that now? We just saw them. Why did he just say that?
Yeah,
Well, I think 'cause,
Sora,
like,
Donald.
I don't think they realized they were
Goofy?
like infesting the factory.
gotcha.
I think they like thought they were just arriving.
Every time a character addresses you that knows you, they always have to go, Sora, Donald, Goofy. It's like every single time.
hello, everyone. Everybody in this universe is so respectful, but then they like insult you.
I
It's really
genuinely
funny.
think it might just be like a translation thing, and
Sora,
also like a
Donald,
maybe like a cultural thing that like I just don't understand of addressing
recognizing
everybody.
like
Or
Mad
something, and
teacups.
they just do it in the translation, or maybe it's just straight up fucking not normal. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
yo, use your mad teacups.
Oh yeah, it's a
Show off that attraction.
Oh yeah, dude.
dude. The teacups
Oh,
are great.
Yeah.
Here, let me get right in the middle here. What?
This game is flashy as hell.
This is so cool.
Also, all that stuff is so smooth to just go from one thing to the other. I've had like one of the rides is it's the rapids ride.
I've
It's
seen the
so
I've seen the
it's-
pirate boat a lot. and I
It's
think
so
that's hilarious.
janky because like the way it works is you have a trail of water behind you and you can jump, And then the finisher for it is you just follow the trail you make entirely and hit everything through
That's
it,
really
and then
cool.
just crash into the ground.
That's actually really cool.
But it's like it's really janky because you could just like go anywhere.
I think they did a really, really good job of like making it feel like you're in these locations. Like I remember, especially in like Kingdom Hearts 1, like they put you into like, especially Alice in Wonderland. It was like
Because the scenes are also small and tightly
here's a
packed,
tiny
like-
little square room that we made kind of look like it's from this world.
Like this looks exactly like the scene from the movie.
We had
Yeah.
somebody make a birthday cake and the Mad Hatter hat. We put it in the room and and
And here's Alice in Wonderland, but like all of the scenes
Look at
I've
this
seen so
move.
far, I'm just like, this is
love-
amazing.
yeah, that one's one of my favorites where you and Goofy grab each other and you throw Goofy into the ground.
Goofy's like, go!
I think the worst
Fizzed.
the first like the worst like Link attack or whatever you have is it's like Trinity Guard or something that
I hate
Goofy
it.
has, where you just all stand behind the shield and,
And
like
it's so
bash.
slow.
I hate it.
Every
It's
time
so
I do it, I
bad.
immediately do the finisher.
Yeah, same. I like
Just
line
to, like,
up
get
a
it out of
certain
my
amount of
queue.
characters
Yeah.
and then, or enemies, and I just use it.
Yeah, I just like want
You
to
know
get.
you can scroll through them, right?
How?
The game never teaches you. L2 scroll or switches them. I
Cool.
didn't know that until like 15 hours into the game, and someone like tweeted it. And it was like, "Hey, for everyone playing Kingdom Hearts, just hit L2 to scroll through
Oh
them."
my god.
It's Red Dead 2 all over again. I can do that? Pick a door, any door.
No, you can only use the one door.
Whose door flew off too?
That's not how doors work.
Grab onto the door.
Well, if I've ever played Kingdom Hearts before, there's probably a chest in this room. And some
There it
I
is.
see it.
The
And
deepest
probably one of those.
recesses.
Let's wait. Is there a Mickey?
There is, yeah. It's on one of the like calendars on one of the office desks or
Wow.
something. Someone should point it out when you get close enough. I don't know.
Oh yeah, some people are like, it's a Mickey symbol, and then that actually throws me off like 10 times worse. Like, I feel like I would always find it on my own, and then they say something, and I'm like, where?
Find it.
Here, let's see if we can find one, because I actually want to show off that.
I think it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. So the touchpad opens up your camera, and then you can zoom in. Or
Hey,
you
the,
Wait, can you show me you opening the touchpad camera?
hitting the touchpad
There it is.
in the remastered games opens the area map, which is very useful, and you just can't do that in this game because you have this smartphone camera. And honestly, I want the map option back.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Honestly. Here, let me. Where's this door? Is
Right
it
there.
this one? No.
Yeah, you just
Let
gotta
me see.
activate the panel.
Don't take too long. We gotta go out to that door.
Like, oh, he just
Oh.
moved your character model because he like meant forward.
Make it, guys.
Nope.
That
don't
did
know if we
not
have
sound
time.
like John Goodman.
But one thing I noticed, and it's more like evident in Corona.
Gimme.
So in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and all the spin-offs and all that, like cutscenes would be voiced, and then outside of cutscenes, anyone you talk to would have text-only dialogue.
Yeah.
In this game, not only is I think everything voiced entirely, but also if you're in like a safe area and you're walking past NPCs, they'll just have voiced ambient dialogue
Yeah.
that can give you hints, and I was just like, man, that's such a step up from the
Right.
other
Well,
games.
it feels so jarring. And I guess a good way. Hit that for me. Nice. You got me, Bryce.
There was also
Probably
a,
5 Bryce.
There was a lucky emblem under that clown thing you hit.
Oh, there was? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's triangle.
It's in my head. It's like, oh man, it's Kingdom Hearts, so I think it's gonna be a specific way, and it's gonna be.
Nope, back. You already moved it. It was like blocked.
Oh, it's on the floor?
Yeah.
Where was it? Oh, there it is.
Let's see.
You gotta get it to turn yellow.
Let's see.
And hit
Oh,
R1.
get Mike in there though. Yeah, sure.
There you go. You got a Thundera trinket.
But what I was saying was, like Kingdom Hearts is old, and I've played 1 and 2 so many times that like the game, I'm just used to the old game design.
Yeah.
But
Let's go. Okay.
it's weird to see a lot of these like quality of life and also just like presentation improvements that I just didn't expect, because I was just like, oh yeah, they're just gonna have really cheap cutscenes where people don't move their mouths, or they get like a 2D mouth and talk.
Like I was reading, a lot of people were like super confused because they were like, it felt like there were a shit ton of cinematics, but like there's no, all the dialogue's voiced now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no, you're not sitting there clicking through the dialogue chapters to read all the dialogue. Like, so it's like it's
Randall.
shorter, but it feels longer at the same time.
Oh, Randall's voice actor is probably one of the worst I've encountered in this game.
Who played Randall in Monsters Inc?
I don't remember, but not this guy.
Really?
Like, it's not even close. Like, they did not even
Wonder if I can ask
try with
Google.
this one.
Who plays Randall in Monsters Inc?
Oh, is this like a long thing I have to do?
Yeah, yes.
No, I was gonna say Steve Buscemi as a joke, and it's Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. This isn't even a Steve Buscemi impersonator. This is just someone who had availability in their schedule.
Somebody made a deep fake video blending Jennifer Lawrence and Steve Buscemi.
Oh, I saw.
What am I doing? This didn't give me a tooltip, so.
Oh, did you not run into this in Olympus? You just shoot at them as they come. Like, yeah, just aim and shoot. And then.
I just want to make sure I can wrap this up in time.
Yeah. And then press triangle to duck under that.
It's such a scary video. Oh my god. If you're near a YouTube device right now, look up Steve Buscemi and Jennifer Lawrence deepfake.
Yeah, you know, all those YouTube devices you guys have.
Yep.
You all have YouTube devices, right?
Yeah, you all have YouTube devices, right?
YouTube device.
You guys think Blizzard's gonna make a comeback?
No.
I think the Warcraft 3 remaster is gonna be the last good thing they make.
Yeah.
I think once Jeff Kaplan leaves that company, it's gonna go into the shitter.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what's going on with Overwatch.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have some big
What's that?
content drop.
What's Overwatch?
It's a game.
When's Overwatch 2 coming out? Overwatch 1 came out in 2016, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 is gonna come out in 2 years.
I mean, I hope so.
I would love for them to be like, Overwatch 1 was a proof of concept, Overwatch 2 has all the characters we introduced and a campaign mode and all these other modes. and all this
Whoa,
shit.
deja vu.
I would.
Do you just get major deja vu right
Yeah.
now? I love that shit.
I would love if Overwatch
Welcome to the
was
right path.
just treated as a platform for content.
Yeah.
But I feel like they just don't have the motivation to do that, or
Which
something.
sucks, because they definitely have the resources.
Yeah. So
Like-
like, if it takes them making an actual sequel to like add actual things, sure.
Think about how cool it would be to have an Overwatch game. They can make 2 campaigns in old school, like Sonic Adventure style, where you have the hero campaign, and then when you finish that, it unlocks like the villain campaign.
Yeah.
Like Blackwatch.
I would
You
love
could do
that.
like, goddamn.
Wait, did you
It's
say
all
Sonic
people-
Adventure 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. More
Start-
games.
the more games that come out with multiple campaigns that are unlocked through like finishing other campaigns, like that, like Resident Evil 2 has that. It's just so rad where you finish it and then you're like, all right, now you get to play the other side of the story.
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories had that.
That's so cool. And it's even better when it's a surprise
Yeah.
and you finish it and you're like, wait, what? Like,
You when you beat Chain of Memories, which was a Game Boy Advance game that they then like made into a full 3D adventure for PlayStation 4.
I didn't. Go ahead.
When you beat Sora's Story, which I had no idea this was gonna happen, you just like switch to Riku and you like play through the entire game from like what he was doing
that's so
during
cool.
that.
I didn't know that Nokia game was like lost to the void. I
wait, Nokia game? There was a Kingdom Hearts Nokia
It's
game?
not canon apparently.
Gotcha.
But it's also nowhere to be like no one knows where like there's like one scene of it that exists on the internet.
Yeah, according to GameSpot's history of Kingdom Hearts, like someone found the file of the opening level of that game, and
But,
that is
like,
all we have.
It
of
was
it.
a full game. It's
So
just no
weird.
one has it
Not
anymore.
even Jeff Gerstmann has it?
He might.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that dude's got every N-Gage game that ever came out.
No, I feel like
including multiple copies.
they would have asked Don't they share an office
Yeah,
building?
yes, they,
Oh yeah,
they're,
true.
they're in the same
Just go down and ask Jeff, the man with the largest video game collection, like the most like esoteric and like difficult to get video game collection.
Watch
probably.
Jeff just be like, I've been carrying around this phone for.
He reaches into his breast pocket and pulls it out, and is like, you found the true Kingdom Hearts. You like open it up and it like glows like yellow light. Like, my God,
I'm
we
trying-
found the piss
Yeah,
Kingdom
but like
Hearts.
there's always a friggin' action command to
Oh,
do.
this is really cool.
I've never done this.
Get a big
this one
laugh
is-
out of Boo.
In this one, like this is scripted, but you do the same thing if you can get it to proc in other areas, except there's nothing to hit with.
I
You
need
just
this
like
game.
you throw Mike, and he's like, "Why are we doing this again?" And then like he'll just roll around the level even if there's not enemies.
So good. I love how you finish combat by getting a big laugh out of Boo. That's so good. This game's appealing
I'm
to my
Sora.
inner child a lot.
I'm Sora.
My inner child. This game's appealing to me.
I'm playing a Max Honor playthrough right now.
We're not doing any dishonorable actions.
I
You
saw
can actually mug Boo and throw her back home.
I saw a really funny take
okay, good.
on this
Perfect
game
timing.
on
Yeah.
Twitter, and someone was like, "Hey, if you're a parent and your like child is really interested in Kingdom Hearts 3 because they see Tangled and Frozen and all these properties that they recognize, I'm very sorry you have to sit them down and take them through 100 hours of like backstory before
to
they
like,
can
get
play."
them ready for it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back in the control room. And,
Get in the
we
control room.
I don't know, just wrap it up for the next few minutes. And
Wrap it up.
Next episode, we might play some classic games.
Waka Chihuahua.
I don't know. Metro Exodus is coming out. If we end up getting a copy of that,
I'm gonna try and
guys.
beat Last Light before Exodus comes out because I watched a lot of footage of Exodus recently and I realized that it's the closest thing I'm gonna get to a new Stalker game, and that makes me
Wait, have you
extremely
not beaten
excited.
Last Light?
No,
I thought
I
they-
keep getting very close.
you're the
so
one
far
that
into
told
it.
me to beat Last Light.
Because I finished the original game and
2033.
loved it, and then I keep starting
Didn't-
Last Light.
Didn't they announce a new Stalker game?
It's complicated, and I will
Okay,
tell you
well,
about
not-
it all after
we
this.
don't need to
it's,
Joey
it's
rant to
complicated.
end this.
Like,
I'm gonna go back in the control room.
Yeah.
Why don't you wrap it up? And
so disappointing.
thank
I'm
you
gonna
guys
wrap
for
this up
watching.
by
That
talking
was Kingdom
about.
Hearts.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey
gonna-
Joey, look at all this terminology.
I'm gonna wrap this up by talking about how GSC Game World failed Ukraine as a country.
Oh. Whew. All right, so that's our next side quest, I guess.
The developer of Stalker, GSC Game World, won a bunch of awards for being like They won a bunch of Ukrainian innovation awards because they were the first big Ukrainian developer. This is also for you guys, and I might butcher some of this history here. But they won a bunch of these awards. They went through a lot of turmoil after the second
Let's just
game.
fade out. Just fade out on
They got into a bunch of turmoil after the second game because it was a buggy piece of shit. And then the third game came out and like saved the series. But when the third game came out, like the studio, through a combination of like losing most of their employees from the second game onto the third game and like running out of money, but somehow still to this day being a company that makes like an RTS. And then also like the original founder of the company like left, and like without him there was not going to be a new Stalker game, and also their weird shit totally dipped off the map.
Interesting.
Went from being this like all-star for this Ukrainian country that had never had a big tech company before that was suddenly making international waves to just like dipping out. Most of the people that worked on Stalker, I think, went to go work on Metro and a bunch of other games.
Okay.
But the new Stalker is the original founder and creator of GSC saying, I'm coming back and I'm going to use our resources to make a new Stalker game. But like, Metro's going to be out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stalker would be cool because it's a sandbox game. And it's like, if you like Metro, but like if you wanted to play it and just not give a shit about the storyline and just be like a mercenary, like in the zone, Stalker's the shit.
Also, Metro hasn't been bad yet.
No, Metro's phenomenal. And Stalker
There's still time.
the first Stalker game is all right. Second one sucks, and the third one fucking is real fucking good. The first one's good with mods. Anyway, this has been the Kingdom Hearts 3 and also Stalker and
rant.
Metro episode of the Home Button. Thank you for watching. If you're watching us on Channel 15 or 215 in Burlington, why not join us live? Follow us on Twitter, HomeButtonTV, where you can find, sometimes if we remember, the dates and times that we're recording, and you can join us on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube, all live. I held up 4 things, but I only listed 3.
Also, if you were interested in this game and weren't previously interested, please buy all of the previous games and play them and pay full price so that they continue this franchise and I haven't wasted 17 years of my life, please. I sunk a lot of time into this franchise. Please make it worth it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.